Greetings and welcome to New Cloud Media. I'm your host, Mike Bravo. I want to thank our partners at My Debt Cloud and welcome our guest, Brett Kulman.
Hi, Mike. How you doing today?
Doing well. It's good to see you. Brett, you're a retirement planning specialist. You've been providing your clients with financial and retirement planning services for some time. How many years have you been serving clients, and in what areas across the United States have you been working?
So, Mike, I've been in this business, believe it or not, over 30 years now, and I'm based in the New York Northeast area, but I am licensed in probably 16, 17 different states at this point in time, based on clients relocating, referrals that I get from all over the country, and that's how that's working right now.
Okay. As we jump in or begin our conversation today, we can see there's a lot of turmoil and volatility in our economic conditions, and many people are looking for solutions. And in this environment, how are you helping people on a practical level in these current times?
Well, right now, with everything you read in the media, there are so many people in debt, and people are living hand to mouth, and they just can't get out of their own way. They don't know how to save. They spend unnecessarily. So my team and I have a program that we've put together, and if people want to give us a little time, we can show them how to eliminate their debt. And it's not about consolidating, it's eliminating their debt 2 to 3 times faster than whatever they're doing presently.
Okay. So that sounds like a great opportunity to make some good progress. As you started in this field some time ago, how did you get involved in serving people this way?
It's a funny story, I guess. To me, it is anyway. I was, I guess, 27 years old, right out of grad school. I got an MBA in banking and money management. I got a letter in the mail from MetLife saying you can make all this money. And I said, okay, doing what? So I went and I listened, and it's basically calling people who either recently bought a house and had a mortgage or just had a baby and they needed life insurance. So I decided to give it a shot. And believe it or not, most people don't have life insurance. And when they want it or need it, it's not the right time. So there are stories out there, hundreds of them, thousands of them, I'm sure, that either you can relate to or have heard. But, 50% of foreclosures are due to disabilities. But when someone dies and you have to relocate or downsize, or you don't have the money to go back to work, it's a nightmare. So, we're coming from a place of helping people and educating them and showing them the importance of whether it's just life insurance or overall good financial planning.
Well, I can see how that would be very helpful for individuals, to have a game plan, how to go forward in these turbulent times. Brett, how does this process work?
Well, again, we'll sit down with somebody. We'll ask them a bunch of questions. And if they're willing to share their information, we will, my team and I will put a report together and show them ways to eliminate their debt 2 to 3 times faster than whatever they're doing presently. And once they get over possibly being a little embarrassed, but, they're not the only ones out there that are in this situation. People are getting closer to retirement. They don't have any money saved. They have to work longer than they planned on or had to. They want to push off collecting Social Security. So there's a lot of different, moving parts or pieces to the puzzle, so to speak.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, when you meet with individuals, are there certain types of clients that you're best able to serve?
Well, that's a good question, Mike. So, our sweet spot really is age 30 to 60, 65, someone earning money. They have to be working. We're not looking to take their money, basically maybe reallocate whatever they're doing. But, those people who have at least $50,000 in debt, if not more, not including the mortgage, and then we can go to work and show them the way that our program works.
Okay. Now, for this program, is there a cost involved for someone to get started?
Really, the only cost involved, there's no money due or anything like that. It's really just some time. If they're willing to sit down and be educated first and foremost, because that's what we do. We educate people. We hold their hands. We want them to understand how this really works. If they want to give us some time, answer some questions, we can provide a no-cost obligation report for them, and they can look at it. We can go over it and review it, and then they can make a determination if this makes sense for them.
Okay. Well, that's encouraging. Really provides an easy on-ramp for people to get involved with these services and find solutions that they're looking for. Now, Brett, do you provide services beyond the debt elimination program?
Sure. So being in the business a long time, and again, having an MBA in banking and money management, fully insurance license, life, health, disability, long-term care. I'm also property and casualty license, so I can take care of your auto and your home and your business, workers' comp, D&O, E&O, whatever the case may be. I'm also securities license, so stocks, bonds, mutual funds, government treasuries. I'm a CSA, Certified Senior Advisor, as well as a CLTC, Certified Long-Term Care Specialist. So I am an independent financial planner. But, another part that I'd like to mention has to do with estate planning. And when you say the word estate planning, people think of death, but we're talking about prior to death. What if that horrible thing happens to somebody? They can't make a decision, a financial decision, because they had a terrible accident or they had a stroke or a heart attack, whatever the case may be. If you don't have certain documents in place, you're going to have a problem. That's the bottom line. You're not going to be able to make any financial decisions. People aren't going to be able to get to your money when you need it. And that's another major problem that people encounter. So that's some more value added that we bring to the table.
Oh, wow. Those are great insights to keep in mind, and makes things obvious that there are additional areas where in my own life I need to make some improvements. And I'm sure I'm not the only one out there that needs those services. And what is the best way for people to contact you and begin this process?
Well, again, they can reach me by phone, 201-404-3865, or my website, www.brettkulman.com. Most of my business is referral-based, and I'm ready, willing, and able to help. So I'm here.
Oh, Brett, thank you very much for your time today. Our conversation has been very informative, and thank you very much.
I appreciate it, Mike. Thank you.
Today's show was sponsored in part by DeRosa & Associates. On behalf of New Cloud Media, I want to thank our audience for joining us today. Until next time, keep pressing upwards.